Hello everybody, this is Magnetar Prime, and here I have the Transformers Cybertron figure, Energon Strongarm. This figure came out back in the year 2004, and it is a repaint of the figure Strongarm, also released the same year under the same Transformers line. Energon Strongarm is an Autobot Omnicon from the Unicorn Trilogy family. The Autobots Omnicons are Transformers larger than Minicons, but still smaller than an average Transformer. In the Energon series, they have the ability to handle and process raw Energon and convert it into Energon stars, tools or weapons. This figure is really nice. I really like all of the details. I'm gonna bring it closer to the camera. And this figure comes with these Energon stars attached right to his chest, and I'm gonna remove it. And once you take this off, you can see a nice Autobot insignia right here. And also comes with this crane, which is also a rifle. And this thing right here on top is actually a spare tire. And I'm gonna remove this real quick, and I'm gonna show you that this can actually be separated into two sections right here. And I'm gonna show you this in a minute. I'm gonna set this aside. And this is the Energon rifle or crane, and you can use the rifle right here. And it is a nice accessory, you know. Now this section right here, you can actually mount it right on the shoulders if you want. I'm gonna show you real quick and give it another look to this figure. And I think that this way he looks really cool, you know. And another option is that you can actually combine all of these three sections or three parts to form a larger weapon. And it is actually an Energon axe, and this is how you do it. And as you can see, it looks really nice, and this is the handle and everything. And Strongarm can actually hold this this weapon, and it is a really nice option, you know. I really like this figure. Now I'm gonna set this weapon aside, and I'm gonna bring it closer to the camera so you can see more of the details. Now you can see the head sculpt of this figure is really cool. It does have a very nice paint job applied. You can see the eyes are painted blue, and you can also see that the face has been painted silver. Now on the chest, you can see a nice big Autobot logo right here on the left section, and right here where used to be the Energon star, right under it, there's another Autobot symbol which seems to be like sculpted right into the plastic mold, which is really nice. Now you can see the legs also feature a really nice paint job applied, and it does have very nice details. Now this is what it looks like from the backside view, and you can see the wheels inside here, and they rotate without any issues. Now articulation for this figure is really good. The head can be rotated 360 degrees without any problems. The arms are on a ball joint, and they can also rotate 360 degrees, and the elbows can be articulated up to 90 degrees right here. The hands are actually sculpted, and they're all part of this section right here of the forearm. So there's no articulation for the hands. Now this figure does have a nice waist articulation of 360 degrees, and this, what seems to be like a skirt, can be also moved to the sides. So it's a nice option, you know. Now the legs are also on a ball joint, and they can be moved to the sides, front and back without any issues. Now this figure can bend the knee right up to 90 degrees. Now if you try to move the leg towards the back, it is kind of complicated, or actually you don't have any option right there because of this section right here, but the knee can be mended as I mentioned it. Now the feet section of this robot, it is actually the windshield, and this is painted in a pink translucent plastic, and it is really nice. So I definitely like this new paint job application for this figure. Now I'm gonna set these figures here aside real quick. And for a size comparison, we have Cybertronian Bumblebee from the Transformers Generations line next to Cybertron Energon Strongarm. And this Bumblebee figure is a deluxe class figure. This is what they look like from the backside view. Now let's get another Transformers figure. And here we have Energon Strongarm next to Crewlock and Doomlock. And note that these two figures also have an Energon star right on the chest. Now I'm going to rotate them front to front so you have a better idea of the size of these figures. This is what they look like from the backside view. And now let's get these two figures out of the way. Now let's compare Energon Strongarm next to the Transformers Cybertron figure Landmine, which is a deluxe class figure. So as I was saying, this figure right here, the Transformers Omnicons, are right in between the Minicon size and deluxe class size figures. Now let's get this figure out of the way. And here we have Generation Swerve next to Energon Strongarm. As you can see, Energon Strongarm is just a little bit bigger than Swerve. Now this is what they look like from the backside view. Now let's get Swerve out of the way. And here we have him next to a third-party figure, and this one is Henge, also known as Brown. And this was made by iGear, and it was released under their Mini Warrior line. This is what they look like front to front, and this is what they look like from the backside view. As you can see, Henge is a little bit bigger than Energon Strongarm. Now let's get Henge out of the way. Now we're going to compare him to another third-party figure, and this one is Airburst, also known as Blastoff. Now this is what they look like front to front, and this figure right here, Airburst, is actually about the size of a Voyager class figure. Now let's get Airburst out of the way. And here we have Energon Strongarm next to the original figure Strongarm, and these two figures were released the same year under the same Transformers line. Now I'm going to move them front to front, and as you can see, they're both the same. The only difference is just the paint job. Now this is what they both look like from the backside view. Now I'm going to rotate them around one more time. And now let's get Strongarm out of the way. And now we're going to transform this figure into his vehicle mode. The transformation process is very simple. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all of these sections right here, or all of these accessories, and I'm going to peg these two together, and I'm going to put this right on top of the crane right here. Now I'm going to set this aside. Now what I'm going to do here is it's very simple. I'm just going to fold this down, and I'm going to rotate this inside of this section. Do the same right over here. We're going to rotate this around, and now this section right here, we're going to fold it up, and we're going to fold this in just like so, and we'll do the same over here, and we're going to peg these two legs together, and we're going to make sure that the head is rotated face it down. And this is pretty much the entire transformation process for this figure. And here we have Energon Strongarm transformed into his vehicle mode, which is a Cybertronian Jeep, and it looks really cool. I'm going to bring it closer to the camera so you can see all of the details. The paint job applied looks really nice. I definitely like these colors. Now you can see right here on the front, the headlights have been painted red, and this section right here, which I'm assuming is the grille, is painted in a different color. Now the wheels, they do have some kind of details sculpted right into the plastic mold, and the rim section has been painted silver. Now you can see more details applied or sculpted right into the plastic right on the back section of this truck or this Jeep, and it looks really nice. Now we have from the front section, on the top section right here, we can see a nice audible logo right on the left side of the Jeep. Also, this crane right here is actually articulated. It can be moved up and down without no issues, and it can also be rotated around, you know. So it is a really nice option and a really nice feature. Now you can see the details inside the cockpit or inside the driver's seat right here, and it looks really nice. These are really detailed and a well-designed figure. Now I'm going to set it here for 1 second, and as you can see, it doesn't have any issues rolling at all. So I really like this figure. Now I'm going to bring some other Transformers figures for another size comparison. And here for another size comparison, we have Energon Strongarm next to the Generations Armada Starscream figure, which is a deluxe class figure. Now as you can see, the size difference is not that big. One day they both transform into their respective vehicle mode. This is what it looks like from the backside view. Now let's get Generations Armada Starscream out of the way. This time let's compare this figure next to a Seeker, and this one is Thundercracker from the Generations line. Now the size difference is kind of obvious. As you can see, Thundercracker is a larger vehicle than Strongarm. Now let's get Thundercracker out of the way. And here we have it right next to the Revenge of the Fallen figure, Deep Desert Brawl, which is a deluxe class figure. Now let's move them front to front, and as you can see, Deep Desert Brawl is a bigger figure. Now this is what they look like from the backside view. And now let's get Deep Desert Brawl out of the way. And here we have Generations Turbo Tracks next to Energon Strongarm. Now let's move them front to front and towards the back section. Now let's get Turbo Track out of the way. And now I'm gonna compare Energon Strongarm next to Mudflap from the Transformers Cybertron line. This vehicle for Mudflap is very large, as you can see. Now this is what they look like from the side view. Now let's get Mudflap out of the way. And now that we have seen Energon Strongarm transform into his vehicle mode and robot mode, his Energon Axe and Rifle, and the Energon Star, I have to say that this is a really cool figure, and if you can add it to your collection, it will definitely be a really nice addition. The paint job is really cool, and all of the details look really nice. And with this, I conclude this Transformers video review of the Cybertron figure, Energon Strongarm. This is Magnetar Prime, until next time. If you like this Transformers video review, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Magnetar Prime, or stop by my Facebook page, Magnetar Prime Reviews. This is Magnetar Prime, until next time.